Welcome to day 56 and my shaggy daggy do hair look. A bit all over the place and bouncy today. I like the bounciness. And today I'm feeling very childlike, and so I'm going to express it and I'm going to feel it in my entirety. Yesterday I talked about being a star, about the 5 different parts of being a star, and I'm not going to try and remember them all, but the one that came to me today is certainly the love one, because when I closed my eyes I felt such I started smiling. It's as if I was smiling from the inside. And as I was smiling from the inside, I felt connected to, I know it's how to explain it, to my heart. When I go into my heart, sometimes there I see it as a place of redness, and as I walked into this place of redness, there was a man there, and he was telling me how proud he was of me, how awesome I was, how in awe he was of me, and just telling me just to shine my light wherever I go, and just to be the sparkle in someone else's life. And I love doing that. I love bringing that sparkle, showing people how amazing they are. And as I was doing this, I just felt a glow around me that got bigger and bigger. It's as if it came from my heart and it was spreading to all sides of the room. It was absolutely awesome. It was amazing. I just kept smiling. It was so lovely, and it was such a warm feeling. And earlier today I panicked a little bit, to be truthful. I wasn't in this state of love, because tomorrow I've got my very first workshop that I'm doing, and I have done talks before around about 20 minutes to half an hour in front of people, but this is my first real workshop that I've had some help from Jerry in organising the room, but essentially the content is all my own, my very first one. And I met one of the people that has booked onto it yesterday, and he's not sure if he can come to it tomorrow. But whoever's meant to be there will be there. And whether it's 1, 2, 10 or 20, it doesn't matter, because the people who are meant to be there are meant to be there. But the reason I panicked a little bit was that one person was coming from John Lewis, which is where I'm holding it in Leeds. And at first I thought, oh my God, this person from John Lewis is going to be so important. He works at John Lewis. And I created this image of him, of a person in authority. And as a little girl, I would be told that my elders are always right. I should look up to them. I should do as I'm told. So I remember thinking I was going into my little girl and going into my disempowerment. And throughout the course of the day and through this meditation, it's really helped me to get back into my power and doing my presentation tomorrow. Now, I initially decided I was just going to do an hour on this presentation, because the way I wanted it to work was just to have some pictures and some images up of the basic points that I was going to go through. So 1 hour turned into 3 hours, and that was my perfectionist coming out of me. But I know that when I work, it's a combination of, well, if where I work best, I work best just through talking from the flow of my heart, like I said yesterday. So we shall see what happens tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a bit of excitement, a bit of nerves. I'm feeling nervous, but I'm loving all of it. It's all part of the experience. So it's called Stop the Stress Mill. It's time to get off. And funnily enough, I was talking to a man I met through networking yesterday for the first time. And he actually mentioned about how he moved from a big company, a big banking company, to a smaller company because he was fed up of being on the treadmill. So it was quite ironic that my workshop is called Stop the Stress Mill, which is a bit of a take on the treadmill. But anyway, I thought that was quite good. So we shall see what happens tomorrow. Full of love today, and I wanted to share with you how amazing you are, how awesome you are, how whatever you do, you can do no wrong. It's coming from who you are at source, and who you are at source is absolutely perfect. You're this person who's looking at the little you inside of you and thinking you can't do things that you want to do, when you're really capable of doing anything that you want to do. And I've had all these amazing ideas in my meditation today about a way to help homeless people in Leeds, because the man I talked to yesterday with his dog was telling me he was tired, and I want to sort of do my bit for the homeless. I feel really drawn to them every time I go into Leeds or everywhere I go. I always feel I have to go and talk to them. It's like I'm being pulled in that direction. So I've had an idea about how I can work with them. I don't know how that's going to come about, but it's quite amazing. I don't know how it's going to work. And there was another idea that I had that came to mind when I was meditating, but I've now forgotten it, so I can't share it with you. I'm sorry. There it goes. So I just feel like just getting on the merry-go-round tonight, and just asking you to come and join me, and just to let your hair down, have fun, and step into the little boy or the little girl part of you, and do something that feels like lots of fun to you tonight or tomorrow. I just feel like laughing and dancing and just feeling really giddy today. So I'm sharing the love with you, and I love you all, and be happy, because life is a massive, massive fun fair, and step into your own empowerment. So with that, day 56, step onto your merry-go-round and have fun. See you tomorrow on the other side. On the other side. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye.